Okay.
All right. So we're on our audience dashboard. I come to manage audience and I click on view audience because I want to see all the audience I have in my account. So these are the audience I have in my account, right? So I can add, so audience means that these are all the segments, all the audience segments that I have, right? This is an audience, you can see it as contacts, this is another audience, you can see it as people in it, this is another audience, that's people in it, because this is another audience, that's people in it, and like that, like that. So for this, for instance, I can add subscribers into it. I can add subscribers into this, I can add subscribers into this. All right. So let's say I want to add subscribers into this audience, this first one. What I do is to click on the audience. All right. And then, so this is the audience, and then this all the subscribers. So I want to add a new subscriber into this audience. What I do is I come to add contacts somewhere here. So it's add contacts here. So there are two ways of adding to add people into your MailChimp account. It can either add people one by one or add people en masse. Right? Adding
Okay.
people by one means you're adding one, like you want to add 10 people, you're adding one after the other. You're adding the first person, come back at second person, like that. And then adding people, import contact means you want to add people at once. You want to add all the 10 of them at once. So let's go over both. So we have add a subscriber. So add a subscriber brings us to this page where we input the email address of the subscriber we want to add, the first name of the subscriber, the last name of the subscriber, and then we have tags. All right. Have you come in contact with tags before on your MailChimp dashboard?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So basically tags are just like they're for segmentation. All right. So inside this
Yes.
you might want to segment them. You want to know those who are for maybe those who are interested in, let's say you sell two products and you put them into one audience. So you might want to know
Okay.
product A and those who are interested in product B inside the same audience. So in that case,
Okay.
you need to segment them. So that's what tags are for basically. So you create a tag for audience you are adding. So creating a tag means you just click on this plus icon and then you type the tag into this place. So we can say something like new client, and then just hit enter. So this person is tagged new client.
Okay.
Then you check this to say that this person
Yeah.
can email them, because if you use MailChimp to send emails to those who didn't give you the permission to email them, MailChimp can block your account or delete your account, whichever.
Okay.
So you check this to say that this person has given permission to email them, and then you check this to say that if this person you're adding is already in your audience, then their profile should just
Okay.
all right. And then after that, you hit the subscribe button. So once you hit the subscribe button, don't forget you're adding people one by one. So once you hit the subscribe button, this person is added. All right. The person will be added, and this form will still come back. Like this is still this page I will reload again with the form now blank. You now add the second person again. You click subscribe. The page opens again with the form blank. You add the third person, like that, one after the other. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So basically that's how we one by one. All right. So let's talk about to add
Yeah.
mass. Adding people in mass or importing contacts. First, you need to have your contact on an Excel file, on an Excel or
Yeah.
right? Excel sheet or Google Sheet, whichever one it is. All right. I hope, let me see if I have an Excel sheet on this device, this laptop. Uh, right, I'll just create one. I'll just quickly create one. So your contact need to first be on an Excel sheet.
Yeah.
And then your contacts on the sheet, recommendedly, I keep saying this recommendedly. So it's recommended that on the sheet, the email address of your contact should be on the first column, that's column A. And then their names on the next column, that's column B. So if you are doing first name or last name, then ideally first name should be on column B, and the last name should be on column C. So we have on column A. That's what I'm about doing here. So we have our column A here, column A here. So I put email address. So I can type in this. All right. So first name on second column, and then last name on. So I'm assuming that we have two people not to add at once. So populate this. All right. So we have two people here. So of course, if you have more people, they will just be listed here, right? First, ideally, email column, first name, last name. If you have other information like maybe phone number, they can be on next column like that. Phone number, address, or whatever it is you want to import into MailChimp. It should just be on their own separate columns, right? So I have my audience and I want to put them into MailChimp. So I go back to MailChimp. So there are two ways I can do this. I can either import my audience from another service, or I can upload the file. Means that you want to upload it, and then you can copy and paste. Okay. Right? Copy and paste means that you just want to go copy what's on the Excel sheet and paste it. Right? No issues. So you can choose them. If you want to upload the Excel sheet, you can upload. You can download the Excel sheet on your. So here I'm using Google Sheets. I can always download this Google Sheet to my device and then upload on MailChimp. All right. And I can also copy and paste. All right. Copy and paste just basically means you are copying just your normal Control C, Control V, and then we come here and then we paste. And also it has to be an Excel sheet. It cannot be. It should not be another. Sorry, it has to be a sheet, Excel sheet or Google Sheet. All right. I think Microsoft also has a sheet, an app that's a sheet. So, but it has to be a sheet like this. It must not be maybe a Word document where you just put a table and you do a table by yourself and all that. It must not be that. It has to be a sheet. So, so I go back to MailChimp. I've copied and pasted, and then I click continue to organize. Continue to organize takes me to this page. So I'm adding them to this audience. Remember, so I put that in. If I wanted to add them to another audience, these are the audiences I have on my account. So what about this one?
The audience.
What is it? Yeah, I can choose another audience. If I wanted to add them to another audience, I can choose another audience. All right. Okay. And then I select details for them. They are subscribers, right? So yeah. And then I select this so that if these people I'm adding, if any of them is already in my audience, then it should just be their profiles should just be updated. And then I continue to tag. So this takes me to add my tag, right? The same tag that we created the other time. So I can add a new tag by typing the new tag into this box myself, or I can choose from my previous tags. So this is a tag I just created, the new client tag I created, and choose from a previous tag. And you can give people more than one tag, right? You can always give people. You can see this will now have two tags. You can always do that. And then we click on continue to match. So continue to match takes me to this place where I match. Which column is the email address, which column is the first name, which column is the last name. Now, one reason why I said that that you must be importing from a sheet is because if you are imported from maybe a Microsoft Word file, all this information, all this 1, 2, 3, will all be inside one column. They will all be inside one box. And meanwhile, they are supposed to be inside different boxes. So that's one reason why it must be a sheet, not a Word document or a notepad or any other. It has to be a sheet. So these are the email addresses. Mailchimp already knows that these are the email addresses because this looks like an email address. Yeah, right? And these are the first names, but Mailchimp says not recognized. So what I'm going to do is to click on not recognized. And yeah, there's this first name, F name, and I confirm. And then I click on not recognized here. Already it says this is L name, this is last name. Then I also confirm. If I had more columns, maybe their phone numbers, addresses, and all that, they will just create more columns for them too. And then I can also do the same for them. And then I finalize import. So here I'm supposed to review everything. I see 2 contacts will be added to your digital marketing training class audience. All right. So if I wanted to add this contact to this audience, I just click on complete import. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right, good.
I can.
Okay. So if I wanted to add these people, I just click on complete import. And that adds all my contacts, all these contacts, into that audience. I hope that makes sense. So
Yes, Jeff.
So we're doing 2 more things. First is how to send emails with MailChimp, and then finally we'll be looking at how to also create landing pages with MailChimp. So let me exit this. So let's look at
landing page on MailChimp. It has to be the paid subscription, right?
I didn't get that. It looks like you're far from your phone.
To do landing page on MailChimp, it has to be the paid version.
No, the free version. You can do landing page on the free version.
I never explored the landing page.
Yeah, you can. I'll show you. We'll look at it. So let's look at how to. So we've looked at how to import people into your MailChimp account. So next, let's look at how to send email campaigns with. You can see this account I'm using is a free account. You can see at the top that it says that you upgrade to the paid account because I've so the thing is, this is a free account that is an old account. This account was created in
2000.
Calm down now. I think 2015 or 2015 thereabout. So at that time, they were allowed the free account was 2,000 subscribers and 12,000 emails per month at that time. So luckily for us that have created our MailChimp account at that time, they still left us like that, like 2,000 and 12,000 emails per month. But new accounts being created, I think about 2 years ago, they reduced it to 500 subscribers and 2,500 emails per month. So that I say, yes, sending has been paused because I've surpassed 2,000 contacts. So yeah, so let's try to create an email campaign. I'm not able to send it because I've exhausted their 2,000 contacts, but I'll be able to like show you the process, everything to the final point. So you can see landing page is already, so you can see you can be the landing page, but we'll look at that afterwards. So I want to create an email. I click email. So I can create a regular email. A regular email is an email that looks like the normal email you receive from brands. Those emails that look beautiful, that has pictures, that has videos, have some kind of, it looks fine. It looks finer than your normal black and white Gmail, right? Those are the regular emails. Yeah. And then we have the plain text emails. The plain text emails are the emails that look like our normal Gmail, black and white, no picture, nothing, just black and white, right? No beautification, nothing. That's the plain text email. And we have the template. The template is like to design. If you want to use a template that is not part of their own templates they have in their regular email, because they have templates in their regular email, you can choose from any other templates. But if you want to like maybe design your own templates by yourself, maybe you have a graphic designer that designed your templates for you, you can also use this to upload that template and then use that template to send email to your audience. All right, so let's look at regular emails. So once you send a regular email, click on regular. So we give this email so this is a campaign, right? Because it's for marketing, right? So anything you're using for marketing is a campaign.
Yeah.
So we are saying we want to send an email campaign. So we need to give the campaign a name. So it's like your campaign name, right? And then we hit begin. So after hitting begin, the first thing it says is who are we sending the campaign to? That's to choose your audience, right? You know, like my contact, like my account, I have more than one audience, right? So to choose the audience I want to send this campaign to. So I click on add recipients. So I click on choose audience. It displays all my audiences. And I click on the audience I want to send to. If I wanted to send to all the subscribers in this audience, I leave this send to all subscribers in audience. If I bite my tongue. And if I wanted to send to subscribers who have a particular tag, so I click here, and then all my tags are listed here. So I can send to those who have a particular tag. All right. And or I can also create a segment. Creating a segment means that maybe you want to send to those who were added to your email, those who were added to your audience, maybe between one date range to another date range, that kind of thing. So I can add filter, and then I want to filter by dates. Date added, right? You can see date added here. So this says date added is after. So if I wanted to add people that were added after a specific date, so I can say date added is after a specific date. And I put that date here. So let's say those added after 1st of January 2023. Yeah. So you can see this, that means that this campaign will be sent to those added after this specific date, which is 1st of January 2023. Does that make sense? Or I can say, okay, I want to add to those who were added. Yeah, who were added after a specific campaign was sent, which is maybe a specific email campaign. Right? So I can choose that email campaign. So it means that I want to send to those who are that this specific email campaign was sent. All right. Okay. All right, cool. I want to add people. I want to send to those who are added after the last campaign I sent was sent. So these are just different rules you can use to send to a particular segment in your audience if you don't want to send to all of the segments.
Again.
So there are also other ways to filter. You can filter by contact rating, which is those like maybe you want to send to those who engage your contact very often. Those who engage those who engage your email very often. Those who engage your email very often will be given a rating, like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. 5 star is the highest star. So the person those who engage very often will be given a 5 star like that. And then we have email addresses. Email clients, you want to send based on email clients, which means maybe you want to send to only those who have Gmail alone, only those who are using Yahoo alone, or those who are using customized email alone. You want to send based on their first name, you want to send to those who have a particular first name. You want to send those who have changed their info recently. You want to send to those who are of a particular language. You want to send those who are of a particular last name. You want to send to those who are inside a specific location. You want to send those who have VIP status. So these are the way of your segmenting, like building a segment to send to, basically. But if you wanted to send to everybody in the audience, then you click on this all subscribers in the audience, which means that you want to send to everybody in that audience. All right. So you can also exclude. Can you say exclude? Yeah. The exclude feature means I want so you can exclude a particular email. So since I'm sending to all subscribers, I can say, okay, don't send to those with a particular tag, basically. Right? So that's the exclude feature. And then I can also personalize this email to say that I want to be able to personalize my email. Personalization means that you are mentioning their names at different parts of your email. And it is very, very important that you personalize your email because, of course, when people receive an email that has their name on it, they tend to pay more attention to that email. All right. At the end of this, some email tips, some email copywriting tips. So I want to be able to personalize. I mark this and then click on merge tags. Make that means okay. This if I want to be able to add their first names alone, I put this. If I want to be able to add their last names alone, I put this. If I want to be able to add their first name and last names, then I use this. Leave custom. Then I put this. F name means first name, L name means last name. Basically, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, if you want to, once you want to put their first name anywhere or last name anywhere, it is this codes here. You're gonna put the L name and the F name
Okay.
and post. The F name and L name code. Sorry. All right. So we're done with this, and I just hit save.
Okay.
So save. So I'm sending to 1,512 recipients. These are the people in the audience I just chose. And then from is your from details. Who is the email coming from? So you put your name, maybe your company name or whichever name the email is coming from, the sender, and the address, the email address of the sender. That should be here. And of course, we hit save. And then subject. Subject is your email subject. So ideally, I recommend that you put people's names here. You personalize at this point, but just one name, maybe alone or last name alone. So let's say our subject is something like study in Canada.
Yeah.
Start your let's say begin your study in Canada journey. All right, so that's our subject. We can also add emojis. Sometimes you can add emojis to your subject. Sometimes you might not, depending on the audience you're sending to. If you're sending to a professional audience, an audience that is maybe people of maybe 40 years and above, 35 years and above, you might not want to use emojis. But if you're sending to a younger generation, maybe you want to care about using emojis. What emojis actually do is like they make your email stand out of people's inboxes. Because it's an email that has an emoji with it. When I'm checking my inbox, right, that email will stand out because there will be emoji on it.
Yeah.
That email will stand out because of the subject. So that's one of the reasons people add emojis to or smileys to their subjects. But of course, you wouldn't want to do this for any kind of audience. You want to make sure that you understand your audience well to know if you should do this for them. But then I've told you what it does for your email. Makes your email stand out, and then of course, making your email stand out can improve your click-through rate. Sorry, not click-through rate, open rate. Sorry, can improve your open rates. Open rate is calculated based on how many people you sent your email to and how many people open the email, right? Division of how many of those figures, like your total email sent and divided by your total opens. So we have the preview text. The preview text is that text that shows
Underneath.
when you are checking your emails,
Yeah.
your inbox. For each email, you will see the sender name, the subject, and then a very short text under the subject. That's the preview text. All right. So ideally, you can put the preview text here. It's supposed to be a summary of what the email is. All right. So you can see it says text appears in the inbox after the subject line. So it appears under the subject line. It's very small. So it's supposed to be a very short sentence that summarizes what your email is. Or even if you don't put any preview text here, they will automatically get a preview text from the first paragraph or the first few words of the body of your email.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we can put a preview text here. Let me think of something. Let's say study in best universities Canada. All right, so put a preview text.
Yeah.
Save button. So we have a subject, a preview text, and we have a send time. When do you want to send this email? You can send it now if you want to send now, and you can schedule it. Now, unfortunately for new accounts on new free accounts cannot schedule, but old free accounts can schedule. So on this account, because an old free account, I can schedule. So I can say
Oh,
my emails will send, let's say tomorrow. Tomorrow is November 11th.
Okay.
And a specific time here. So 100% tomorrow by, let's say, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. should be 15:00. 15:00.
Wow.
And then, yeah, and then I hit save. So I'm sending my email scheduled for November 11th, 2023 at 3 p.m. West African Standard Time. And then our content. So this will not do the body of our email. So we click on design email. So now design email, I have these templates, these already made templates by MailChimp that I can choose from. Not all the templates are available on a free plan. This is available, this is available. This is not, you can say upgrade to use. This is not upgrade to use. This is not upgrade to use. These are already designed templates that I can use. You can see they already have the call to action, the logo box, the image box, the text and everything. And these are the basic templates. The basic templates are templates that you have to like put everything yourself. You have to put your button yourself, your call to action button, put your image yourself, put everything yourself. Nothing is done for you. You have to do them by yourself. And here too, it's not everyone you can use. I can use this. I can use this. I can't use this. 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 I can use this. So I'm just gonna choose one. So let's choose basic first column. Basic one column. All right. So here I have my content boxes. These are content boxes. I have my logo box to put a. I have my logo box to put a logo. So if I want to put a logo, these are all content boxes. Of course, you can duplicate a content box by clicking on this button at this plus icon. So this has been duplicated. Of course, I can also move a box. So if I wanted to move this logo box under this text box, what I do is I put my cursor on this place. This where I have something like a 4 cardinal points something. I put my cursor there and then I move. Then I drop. So yeah, so now we have logo, text, logo. If I wanted to duplicate this box, this text box, I do the same thing. I click duplicate. And I can also move this. So I can move this under. So if I wanted to be logo, text, logo, text. So I need to move this logo somewhere in between. So I use this button, then I move, then I drop. So yeah, so I have a logo text, logo text. All right. So so I just use that to show you that you can duplicate and move. So I don't need to have two logo and two text. So I just delete this. Just delete this. All right. So in my logo, I can put a logo. So I click on edit button. This is the button to move. This is the edit button. This is the duplicate button, and this is the delete button. So I click edit. So here I can put a logo. I can replace what's there with my own logo. These are the pictures I've used on MailChimp before. I can upload a new one from here, but my logo is already here, so I can just use it. Okay, so my logo is here, but this looks big, so I can reduce the display size. So I do this and then I reduce the size. Okay, good. And then I do my text. I hope you're there. I hope you're following.
I didn't even know that was not. I'm here and I've been talking since.
I'm not hearing anything. I just assume that you
I
are.
didn't know that it was still muted. And I
Yeah.
was listening. I'm here. I'm with you.
All right, all right. Maybe I just also assume that you're with me anyway.
I'm here.
All right. So so I'm just trying to come up with something.
So selecting a template makes it much easier, but you can build from scratch, right?
Yeah, you can build from scratch. Of course, you can always build from scratch. You can always be if you want to don't if you don't like the templates they have, you can build from scratch. Because if you know that, and these templates can also be customized. So if you don't want to build from scratch,
Yeah.
don't have stress. You can always customize any of these templates. What other services do we have? This application. So so here I said you can reach us using the button below. I can then a button. So to put a button, I come here. This is the button here. I drag it into the email. I drag. Okay. So I drag the button into the email. All right. I said you can reach us using the button below. So the button should carry something like contact us. So contact us. And then it can be an email address, a web address, an anchor link, a file, a landing page. So if we are leading them to our contact page, it can be a web address, and then we put our contact page here.
Yeah.
But in this case, let's use WhatsApp link. Now WhatsApp link is right here. So this is WhatsApp link. It means that when they click on this contact us, it takes them to our WhatsApp link. All right. But it can absolutely be your email address too. Anyways. So I want this button to open in a new window. So that when they click this button, a new window should open. So I click this and I save. So I have my button here. And of course, I can change the style of my button. Sorry. I can change the settings of my button. So align, I can put by the left, by the right, by the center. I can make it a full width or I can put it as full width, right? I can make it fit to text. I can also change the style, the border, the corner, the round corners, the background, maybe to match with our branding. Maybe I'll put our brand color, right? And then you just need to get your brand color code. And then the background text is the text itself, the style of text, the spacing, the font, the size of the text, the padding of the text. You can always edit all this to fit your branding. So I still want to add my regard, right? But I want to put it under the button. So what I do is I put in a text box into here. And then I put in, and now edit this to say, thanks as we await your study. Sorry, this is just, I don't know what you guys do. So this is just me just coming up with something. So I put my regards. And then let's say study abroad team. And then let's say we want to put our email, our website. So our website, let me put that as a link. Okay. So we have our,
Not fun.
what do you say? Are you talking to me?
No, no, no.
Okay. I can even say something like talk to you soon. Then put name, that's talk to you soon, first name. So the person's first name is Itoa. They talk to you soon, Itoa. So yeah, so these are email contents, our email body. Then we have our social icons. So we can edit our social icons to let these icons lead people to our social media pages.
Yeah.
Our Twitter page, let's say name of our company, Study Abroad. Study abroad. So you can follow us on Twitter. Then we have our Facebook username. Let's say that's also Study Abroad. And then we can have like us on Facebook. And then we want to use Instagram too. We can change this to Instagram. Then undo. And this is follow us on Instagram. Then add another service. And this time, let's see, LinkedIn. LinkedIn.com/company/study. And this can be follow us on LinkedIn. And then we can add our website. Our website is studyabroadsim.com. So studyabroadsim.com. And this can be visit our website. So we're done. We have 5 social icons. We hit yeah. So this is displaying all the icons and not displaying all the link text. If I want the link text to be displayed, what I do is I come to settings.
Okay.
I come to settings and I display both icon and text.
And text. Okay. Oh, okay.
So it displays both icon and text. I can align it if I want it to be in center, left, right. I can align them. I can edit their layout if I want them to be like this or in another way, like this. Yeah, this or like this. I think I prefer this one. And the style, I want them to be outlined or solid. Yeah. Yeah, just play around. Though to me, honestly, I think I prefer icon only because it looks simple. But yeah, sometimes I like to use icon and text anyways, once in a while. So yeah, we hit the save button and then it gives us this. So here, this box here, we don't have any business with it because if you do anything, if you edit this button, it will be added back with its default everything because you're supposed to have your copyright, your email address, the unsubscribe button should be on your emails every time. The update preference button should be there. You can remove some things you don't want to be there, but you cannot. There's some things you can remove. You can remove my email address. Well,
Yeah.
the unsubscribe button must be in all emails, compulsorily. This also must be there. If you remove this, it's be added back automatically. So we're done with that email. Basically, we hit the button. So we hit the continue button, and and now where's the freezer? Okay. So we do continue button. This is a review of our email. This is a review of what our email will look like at the end of the day when it's sent. All right. And then we can scroll down to set up our settings and tracking. So of course, when the track opens, want to track how many people open the email, want to track clicks, those how many people click on the links that the email, want to track the plain text clicks. And then there is this feature that says use inbox to manage replies. So most times I don't like marking this. The reason is because if I leave this on mark, anytime someone replies that email, my email, it will be sent, that reply will be sent to this my sender email. Right, this sender email here replies to the emails we sent here. But if I mark this, replies to the email will be sent to MailChimp. This MailChimp that will have the reply, right? Inside the conversation, inside my conversation. MailChimp will just tell me that, oh, someone has replied my email. You can check it inside MailChimp. All right? But I don't like this because I want people to reply my email into my email so I can reply their reply from the email itself directly. So I can also auto convert video if I want my emails to be scanned so that videos will be converted to render properly in people's emails when it is sent. But there's no video in this email, so I can just mark this because all emails just text. I can also track those that buy from my website. That is track visitors for if I have an e-commerce website. I can also track e-commerce click trackings. And I don't use this. So I've set up my trackings. I'm tracking opens, I'm tracking clicks, I'm tracking plain text clicks. And then I hit the save button. And that's all. So if I wanted to draft this email and come back to it later, I click on finish later. If I wanted to send it, I click on. All right. I have schedule because I scheduled it. All right. So I can remove this schedule and say send now. And click save. So send now means I want to send it right now. All right. So I can say this is changed to send. But I can't send because I've exhausted 2,000 contacts in this mail. That's why I can't send. Oh yeah. This is the send button. Do you have any questions?
No. I'm good.
You're a typical Nigerian student. Any questions? No questions.
No. When I have question, she made me sir.
Okay, you used to ask her, truly.
I have one question that I'm waiting for you first. Finish this one first.
Okay. So let's talk about how to create a landing page with MailChimp. All right.
Okay, this one I don't know about.
What'd you say?
I say, is this landing page I don't know about?
Okay, yeah, okay. To create a landing page, we click on create again. This time we click on of course landing page. Want to be the landing page, we click on landing page. Give the landing page a name. So let's say study abroad landing page, study abroad or study in Canada. Study in Canada. And then when people view this landing page, they're automatically added to our audience. So I need to tell MailChimp which of my audience they should be automatically added to. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, so when they view this landing page, I want them to be automatically added to this audience because, of course, when they view your landing page, that means you are building your audience and you want to be able to send emails to them. All right. So this is now saying that whenever someone views my landing page, My landing page is going to have people filling their email addresses, their names, first name, last name, their phone number, or any other information I want to get from them. So whenever they fill this information, all this information should be added to my audience automatically. So I've chosen the audience I want their details to be added to, and I hit this. I hit the begin button.
Okay.
So here I'm also going to select a template. There are templates here already. I can select whichever templates I like, or whichever templates meets my need. Templates are still
Okay. Okay.
so. Let's choose. Let's say these templates here.
So this is how you do your landing page,
Yeah, this
right?
so normally I have a website too. I can do a landing page on my website. But if I don't want to do landing
Oh,
page on my
okay.
website, I use
Website.
MailChimp and I do it this way.
So does this have a link?
Yes, it will have a link, of course. When we're done, we're gonna see the link.
Okay.
So I choose the I'm
Alright.
choosing this template. So I choose. Oh my god.
All this is for the free version, right?
Yeah, it's on a free version.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, so we have my landing page. So of course I can edit. So this is now me trying to do the content on my landing page. I can always edit all these contents. All right. Any content I don't need, I delete it. So let's say this is the form that I'm going to fill. All right. So here, this is the headline, something like the headline. So
Yeah.
I can put our company name here. So our company name is Study Abroad, right? So
Okay.
this is our logo, right? Sorry, this is our logo. So I can change this to our logo. Right, so this is our logo. I insert. Why things hanging? What has been done? Okay, so so I okay. So next is headline here. I can change this to stud, sorry, study in Canada, UK, and US. Save. And so let's say I don't need this. I delete uh, this. I'm just trying to remove as much as I can so I can get done because I can't be filling all these things right now. Um, let's remove this too. Just want to leave one. Let's remove this. Okay. So of course we can edit all this, all these details here. Okay, this is good. And then this, I can edit this image. I can put another image here. This job I'm trying to design my landing page. Because when you want to design a landing page, you're supposed to have all your content ready, like all the graphics, all the graphics you use, all the text you want to use, everything basically. So okay, I think I'm good. So this is from the field. I can what's wrong with this one? Okay, this form in field. So this carries email address alone. I can put some more details. So that I can put, they can feed their name. So I want them to fill their first name. I want them to fill their last name. I want it to be a required feature. Required means that they must fill those information. If it's optional, I this. So that means it's not required. That means if I do this, it means that only their email address is required, and email address have to be required by default. You cannot, because email address is the reason you are using MailChimp in the first place. So
Okay.
I can make their first name required, their last name required. I want them to fill their phone number. I want to make it required to, I put that in. And then this button says subscribe. All right. I can change that to, let's say, sign up. I hope this is making sense to you.
Yeah.
And then after they sign up, what message should they get? What should happen after this? After they fill this formation and click sign up, what should happen? That's what I would about to do here. So if I want them to get a confirmation message, I put this on confirmation message, and I put the confirmation message they should get. Can you see here? So I can say, what do I want to do here? Let me see. Okay, I just say thank you for showing interest in our services. All right. So this is a confirmation message you get. All right. But if I don't want them to get the if I don't want them to get a confirmation message, let's say for instance, after they sign up, I want them to be redirected to a website. Let's want them to be redirected to our website. Right? I can do this. I can also do that. So I can choose landing page, which means after they sign up, I want them to be redirected to another landing page that I've done on MailChimp. Or I can choose web address, which means I want them to be redirected to another web address outside of MailChimp. Maybe our website address, our WhatsApp link, whatever link it is. Right?
Okay.
If I want it to be a confirmation message, I click on confirmation message and I put the confirmation message here. And basically, so yeah, so our landing page is done. We just hit save and close. And please, I hope you know that at the end of this our training, at the end, I'll be giving you a project to work on.
No problem.
Okay. So here we have our URL, the link of the landing page. This is it. I can customize it.
Yeah.
So I think study in Canada. Let's say study abroad. Study abroad. hit save. And it means that anytime people fill this landing page, they're automatically added to this audience. So this is my link, copy, and that's all. And I publish. So this is the publish button here. So I can't publish this because I have its audience limits. But this is the publish button. Once I publish, I can now begin to circulate my landing page link to whoever I want to give it to fill the landing page and all that and all that and all that. Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
All
So
right.
it's easier doing it this way than doing from the website. I mean, how do I say it?
Yeah, from your website. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, I would say it is actually. Especially if you're not the one managing the website and you start to reach out to the web designer. You know, sometimes your web designer sometimes doesn't have your time.
Yeah, I get it.
So you can do this and then link it to your website. But I want to show you now that you mentioned websites. I think let me show you something. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm just trying to see. I want to see if it's possible to merge this landing page with your website.
I think there was a place where they asked for domain. Where you were
that one is to
putting the
change the
link.
domain. That one is to change the domain, like the link. You want the link to be a customized domain, like you don't want it to be MailChimp. Yeah, but you can merge this to your. I really hope it's possible. I think it's. I think I've done it before. Right? Or maybe I'm dreaming. CML. Very Jerry. Done it before some time ago. I don't remember now. Page. Yeah. Okay. Merging to your website means that people can go to your website and see this MailChimp landing page. To be a MailChimp landing page, but to be showing on your website. I think I've done it before. I can't just remember if or maybe I did it with Google Form, thinking it's MailChimp. Let me just check through.
Okay.
Can't find it though. But maybe I'll check it later on to see if I can help it a bit. Or wait, let me check my websites. Oh, sorry, it's Google Form I use. It's Google Form. Sorry, it's not MailChimp.
Oh, okay.
Google Form. Okay, so once you're done with your landing page, you have your landing page link here, you just publish, and then you can begin to spread your landing page link, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, so any questions
Share from this MailChimp.
from this landing page? At least you say you've not seen landing page, you've not done landing page before, so I'm expecting that you have questions.
No, I've not done landing page before for.
All right. So just make
So,
sure that
but
you write these things.
if I want to do landing page, I should just go through Mage. I don't need to be. There was someone that was saying something about, is it Elementor? That one built it from scratch. Like, I don't know how they did
And
it.
Elementor is for websites, for WordPress. It's for web design.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Okay.
that's what I use in building most of these my websites that I just showed you.
Why did you use MailChimp?
Because I have a website now, and I'm a web designer. If I needed to reach out to a website with web designer now, and I know that person on my time, then I can just use MailChimp. There's a landing page I have with MailChimp actually though. Where's the landing page safe?
So if you don't use this one, sure, I mean this one is okay for me. There, I don't like
The thing is,
for my
if you are not a web designer, this is okay for you. If you're a web designer,
yeah
then you can use a website. All right. So
yeah.
that's like for me, because I'm a web designer, so I can always do websites. Sometimes safe. I might not want to go through the stress of doing web design using my website
Yeah.
because it's a lot more stressful because like you're doing it from scratch. But Mailchimp has
Like,
done it for me already. I can just drag and drag and drop.
yeah, it's way easier.
Yeah. So sometimes there's a landing page I have with Mailchimp too, uh, about four safe. But
Yeah.
sometimes you'll use my website too. So I think it just depends on what works for you at that particular time.
Like,
So yeah, basically.
yeah. So my question is not on
Continue. You're saying something.
my question is not here. So my question is on ads, running ads generally.
Mhm.
So I don't know. We didn't discuss anything on budgeting. Well, I remember one of my friend when he went for a digital marketing interview one time like that, and they asked him about budgeting, that if he was allocated maybe a certain amount of money, let's just say like $10,000, like what was the question? There was a way he said it, yeah. That how would he spend it on the
Spend that money.
ads and yeah, but I don't think you've not really spoken anything about budgeting. Like, you've not said anything about it.
Okay, so I think last week I told you so here what you just said now is a specific question with a budget with the budget with a budget in mind, right? Um I think last week I told you that to get the best of your ads, right? It's recommended that you spend a minimum of I think I mentioned 2,000 naira per day, right?
Yeah.
You just generally without having any budget in mind, without having anything in mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
No budget in mind. But if you have a budget in mind, let's say they tell they have $10,000,
Yeah. How would you allocate it?
how would you allocate it? Yeah, so majorly, so of course they will also tell you what they are marketing. So let's say we're a school and we want to get
Yeah.
that for courses or classes, and let's say for September next year, for instance, and they will give you a budget of $10,000. So of course you're going to have different stages of the campaign. Number one is the awareness stage where you're trying to get people to be aware about your services, about the school, right? You're going to have the stage where so at that point you are running ads on content to get people to know the school, just to know the school and know what makes the school unique and all that. Of course, you're also going to have the consideration stage where when you begin to tell people about the courses you offer, what makes these courses good, why people should take your courses, the benefits of taking your courses, when they graduate from your school, what they get, and things like that, basically. All right. You're going to also have that stage in your ad journey where you're serving specific content about ads, about your courses. You're going to also have your retargeting ads. Those who have gone to your website before, or those who have engaged your page before, who did not
Yeah.
sign up, or who did not take the action you want them to take. Do you get? So what you're going to do is at each of these stages of this journey, the awareness stage, the consideration stage,
Yeah.
targeting ads, you're going to
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So for each of these stages, you're going to allocate budgets to them. So you can say, okay, of course, the majority of your budget will be spent in the consideration stage. That stage where you tell people about your courses, what makes you unique, why people should take your courses, the benefit of taking your courses, the value of your courses. That should be where your majority of your budget is. All right. Let's say you're spending 40% of your budget in that phase, and 30% of your budget for the awareness stage, and maybe 30% of your budget for the retargeting ad stage. But one thing you can do to even get around this thing is um one thing you can do to get around this kind of thing is you can even use ChatGPT to do this.
Yeah.
These things are not set on stone. The reason I'm using a school for you is because I got this kind of question when I was applying for a job in a school abroad, a lead marketing role in a school abroad sometime early this month. Yeah. So what I did was I came to ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
Let me see that question. Let me see if I can get that prompt. Um,
Okay, you've passed it. I saw something about budget allocation.
I passed it. Okay.
Yeah, I think you passed it. I saw something about budget allocation. Yeah, I think that's evaluation and that's it, I think.
It's for email marketing. It's an email marketing.
Oh, email. Oh, okay.
I did one for ads. Let me just find it. I did one for specific for ads.
Okay. But were you able to, did you get the job?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, yay. Money flowing. Any foreign currency. She.
Yeah, I didn't want to answer. I didn't want to say that one before because I know that hype will come afterwards.
They have money. These people have money. Okay.
Which will have money?
All these universities, they have money.
They do. To be honest, they do actually.
They will spend, they will say they want to run ad. You know, they do dollars,
Yes,
pounds. So
yeah,
if you don't know what you're doing, they'll just send you away.
yeah. They have crazy budget. And no more to apply in those places. The application, this thing is mad.
Yes, now because you know there too, they have very good digital marketers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that the competition is very tight. So for you to even get that means you
Yeah,
really blew their mind away.
yeah. Because I did like over like 7 stages of interview.
I'm so glad you have it. Well, it's a stepping stone. Well, before you know it now, they say you should come.
Yes, sir. That's the idea. Well, let me just do a new one. I can't find that one. I was really open because that was a specific case study. That's why I was really open to find it.
My friend too. That they asked him like that too. That they asked him, although he has traveled now, sure. They asked him if they will give him a certain budget, how was he going to, how will
That's
he
even
allocate
splendid.
it?
Yeah.
Yes, that it will convert. So, yeah.
Really open I find out because the specific case study, so to make more sense, to show you that one. I think it should be under, it should be here. It should be in this box. Spelling, I can't find this thing.
Sorry, so if you not need to take, okay, you not need to take it, sorry.
It's carried like how much percentage should I allocate to different stages of the ads?
Yeah.
Let me just try to create a new prompt. So assume you are the marketing director of a university and you giving, let's say, $20,000 for a a campaign. The campaign is to get students to enroll also university. How will you think this check for okay, so you can see okay, so yeah, it's giving me allocation for different things, not for just for ads. So I'm going to reprompt it. The budget to be allocated the ads. Social ads. Okay.
Okay.
They have social media ads. They do ads. Just not getting what I want exactly. We also give
Are you using the paid version of ChatGPT?
no, it's the free version.
Okay.
Of stages of the ads. The ads. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for exactly. So you can see it says awareness stage. This is what you're doing under awareness. It tells you 30%. You can see concentration exactly. I think this is exactly what I
Yeah.
said. 40%. Conversion stage 20%.
Okay.
Conversion stage 10%. So basically, you can use ChatGPT to do these things. You can. So when you know things like this, whenever they ask you this question, you already know you've seen this before. So you can
Yeah.
actually answer these questions next time. So just know that the consideration stage should carry most of the budget. It's very, very important.
Yeah.
Once you
Okay.
say, once you give maybe the less budget to consideration, the people employing you know that you don't know what you're doing. The consideration stage
Mm,
carry the most budget. Ideally,
okay.
40%. Awareness stage, let's say 30% as here, consideration stage here, and then conversion stage, good. Conversion stage here, all right, 20%, and post conversion, after conversion stage, you have 10%. All right, so
Okay.
basically, there is how to go about these things.
Okay.
I know ChatGPT can do a lot for you. You can use ChatGPT. Even the investor I applied for, that university, they gave me
Mm,
one mad assignment like that. I had
are
to
you serious?
show
Mm.
the assignment. The assignment took me 2 weeks to finish it.
Ah, wow.
After that, I still did 7 days of interview. They told me to, it was as if they told me to come up with a plan to market their courses, everything, the content,
Mm,
everything I'll do, everything. The email when the people sign up, the email they will get. They want to give out bonus discount to some people. The email just like it was a crazy assignment. Trust me.
but are you the one that will be doing everything for them now?
No, it's not even that. They just wanted because I'm applying for a marketing campaign lead, like a lead.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay,
one
okay,
in
yes.
charge of strategy. I'll be doing marketing,
Yeah.
managing the team and all that, managing the content.
That's one of my goals. Like that's my where I want to go to. Like a
Yeah,
marketing lead
yeah,
position.
yeah. So I'm in charge of marketing. I'm in charge of the content, managing the
The
copywriters,
team.
graphic design,
Yeah.
everybody. Anyways. So of course, you need to make sure that because it's like a lead position is a strategic position, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that you understand digital strategy. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was done for them. They told me to come with copies for designs
Hmm.
for the campaigns and all that. It was like a crazy period that time. Anyways,
But you have it already, so
yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to ask that question. So thank you.
Yeah, I think most of these questions, sorry, all these questions that come up during interview, you can immediately ask ChatGPT these things. And this ChatGPT that I used for this assignment, I also when I was like submitting it, I edited all the answers ChatGPT gave to me. You can't just submit ChatGPT's answer like that. An AI prompt, an AI answer, sometimes might be easy to my if someone is like if you submit an AI answer to me, someone like me, I will know it's an AI answer that doesn't have any form of editing that you've done. Actually, I can look through an AI generated content and know that it's AI. All right. So sometimes you should also edit. I'm just saying this in case you're applying for abroad jobs because abroad jobs they give assignment a lot. They'll give you case studies. Are you there? Hi, hello, are you there? Hello, are you there?